All right, so we are doing another keto ice cream recipe on the channel. A few weeks ago, we did a chocolate keto ice cream recipe. If you missed that one, I'll put a link to it in the video description below. But today I am showing you how to make vanilla keto ice cream. This recipe is ridiculously easy. There's only 4 ingredients. Each scoop only has 2 net carbs. And maybe the best part of all is that you don't even need an ice cream maker to make it. All you need is a mason jar. And like I said, just a few ingredients to make this stuff. It is so good. I cannot wait for you guys to try it. With that being said, let's jump right into the recipe, make some keto ice cream. So the first thing we'll want to do is get out our food scale. That way we can weigh out the ingredients as accurately as possible. Then, as you're seeing here, we're going to get out a wide mouth mason jar and add that to the scale. At this point, we're ready to start adding the ingredients for our vanilla keto ice cream, and the base of this low carb ice cream is heavy cream. So we're going to add 1 cup or 235 milliliters of it to our mason jar. And once we've added that, we want to get out some pure vanilla extract to add a little vanilla flavor to our keto ice cream. And we're just going to add a teaspoon of it for today's recipe. Speaking of vanilla flavor, we're actually going to use some real vanilla beans in today's keto ice cream recipe, and this is what's actually going to add most of the vanilla flavoring to our vanilla ice cream. It's so good adding this. So what we'll want to do is use a paring knife to split open a quarter of the bean, and then we're going to run the edge of the knife down the bean to extract all the seeds. Once we've got those extracted, we can go ahead and add those to the mason jar. But if you don't want to use real vanilla beans in your ice cream because they are kind of expensive, a good substitute can be a half a scoop or 15 grams of vanilla protein powder. And actually, I just did this the other day. I used the 0 carb vanilla protein powder from Isopure, and my vanilla keto ice cream still turned out awesome. With that being said, the last thing we'll want to do is sweeten up our vanilla keto ice cream. And of course, we'll want to do this in a totally keto friendly way without adding any carbs or calories. And my favorite way to do this in pretty much all my recipes is by using Confectioners Swerve. Anyways, for today's keto mason jar ice cream recipe, we want to add 3 tablespoons or 24 grams of it to our jar. Once we've added that to the jar, we want to screw the top onto it, vigorously shake the mason jar until the cream thickens up and basically doubles in size. And this is probably going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. It is kind of a workout, but it's also totally worth it. Eventually though, the cream does thicken up, and that's when you want to freeze the mason jar for around 4 to 5 hours. So once we've given our keto ice cream time to freeze, we can remove it from the freezer, unscrew the top, scoop some of that deliciousness out, and of course, as always, enjoy it and check out just how creamy this stuff is. So the last thing I want to tell you guys is my #1 pro tip when it comes to making this keto ice cream or any of my keto ice cream recipes, and that is it is best served the day that you make it. So if you let this ice cream freeze for 8 hours or more, let's say you let it freeze for a few days, it can get really hard, harder than normal ice cream can get. And if you do that, what you want to do, take it out of your freezer, let it set at room temperature for up to a half hour, depending on how hard the ice cream has become. And then just check on it every 5 to 10 minutes to see if it's softened up enough and the creaminess has returned to the ice cream so that you can enjoy it. Just wait until it softens up. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy this keto ice cream recipe, and I will see you in the next one.